My boyfriend and his overly attached female friends. Am I wrong for feeling upset by my boyfriend spending alone time with women that he has made love with before? For context, the first one, we'll call her Rachel. They have been friends for years and he has been intimate with her a few times before meeting me. When I met him he told me they had never been intimate before, but eventually admitted to it. I told him that I was uncomfortable with the way that things were between them and that I wanted him to set boundaries. He had a key to her house, would sleep there sometimes, she's picked him up from work and they hung out etc. He claimed to understand my feelings and said he'd set boundaries, but hasn't. I've been so paranoid that it got to the point of me reaching out to her myself and asking her about their relationship. She claimed that she didn't even know that we were together, but he said that's not true and showed me the screenshots to prove what he was saying. Now I'm being blamed for making a bad first impression and now she apparently doesn't like me because I approached her about him. She pretended like she said nothing bad about him during our conversation and made me look bad to him for calling him a liar and saying he sounded like a user based on her comment about him, when he lied. Don't do bad things if you don't want to be called bad titles. No. I don't want to control who he is friends with, but I feel like it's just not appropriate for a man in a relationship to be hanging out with another woman at 12 o'clock at night in her house. He's done that 2 to 3 times and each time I get upset. He knows it hurts my feelings and makes me feel uncomfortable. The second one, we'll call her Kwan. When we met he told me that this girl and him were just friends, that she had a busy daily schedule so they hung out at night sometimes or texted etc., but that was quickly revealed to not be the complete truth because one night she kept calling him and I told him to answer the phone and basically it came out that he was sleeping with her before me and that she had feelings for him. She was hurt that he chose to be with me instead of her and I was completely in the dark about all of it. I thought that they were just friends. It was revealed that they were planning a kid together just last year. After that phone call, they hadn't spoken for days. It's been weeks since that and now she has popped back up again asking him for favors and acting like everything is normal again. I just don't get it. I don't understand how I'm supposed to believe that this is normal. Last one, we'll call her Naomi. I'll start this by mentioning that they haven't been intimate together as far as I know. They've both denied it, but I am still mentioning her because I feel very uncomfortable about her based on her behaviors. She has been very territorial and jealous when it comes to him and has admitted to being upset about him spending more time with me. I have expressed that it made me feel uncomfortable and he claimed that he would handle it, but she would call him in the middle of the night as well as send him videos on TikTok about attachment styles and just acted like she had some sort of control over him, like she was more than a friend. And as if that it isn't enough, their relationship makes me feel really uncomfortable in the first place because she is only 18. He claims that they have never crossed that line, but she is just way too comfortable around him and I just don't understand what a 28-year-old man needs an 18-year-old friend for. My last issue with her was a few nights ago when I came to his place and she was there. It was almost 1 in the morning and she was there venting about some bull crap that happened between her and her other friend. I freaked out and he had to walk her out and we all spoke and she had some dismissive crap to say as if she doesn't see the issue with her actions, even though I clearly heard her telling him she wanted to be at my level of importance in his eyes. Like seriously? My bottom line is, I know that he can't take back things that he did before he met me, but at the same time I feel like he is not considering my feelings at all, not moving as if he is committed to me, and that really bothers me. I made my boundaries and deal breakers clear and they were as follows. No late night meetups. Let me know prior to hanging out with them just out of simple consideration and respect, and to not ever make me feel like I'm not being prioritized because of them. So far he has broken all of those boundaries and turned around and called me controlling. He's even gone as far as to say that I pushed him to be closer to them and has avoided spending as much time with me because apparently I'm not as fun to be around anymore. I don't know what to do now. Literally just got into an argument about Naomi wanting him to see a movie with her, and when I asked if I could come along, he made it seem like I was intruding on their plans when I told him from earlier in the week that I wanted to see a movie this weekend when he's off. Apparently she doesn't like me and feels disrespected by me because I approached her about her being inappropriate with him and sending him stuff that girlfriends and boyfriends. It is laughable that an 18-year-old girl gets to determine whether she likes me or not when she has disrespected my relationship, and I'm here trying to compromise and be a third wheel on a date with my own boyfriend. I feel like I'm constantly competing for my own boyfriend and he doesn't seem to notice that that's even happening. Either that or he just simply doesn't give a damn, and I don't know how to feel about any of it anymore. I have had exes that have female friends and they set boundaries, but this guy just doesn't seem to realize how damaging and how abnormal and overly attached these women have been. I find it so weird, and to add insult to injury he has started accusing me of making love with one of my male friends, obviously deflecting. I have seen my guy friend once during the time I've even known my boyfriend. We barely even talk, but I'm getting with him? It's nuts. I need some advice at this point because I feel like I am losing my mind over this.